The Undertale main theme has finally been released. I'm excited to share this project with you all that I've just been working away at for the past couple of months. I first want to start out by thanking all 649 of the great bandwagon musicians for dedicating their time, their energy, contributing their passion, and really creating something that's so special and so much larger than I ever thought we could even put together. I mean, just going through the files alone and just cleaning them and renaming and organizing took months and hundreds of hours. I even revived corrupted videos and changed formats and did as much as I could to make sure that every person that sent something in was in this collaboration. And I have to be honest, because I didn't expect this many people, my original arrangement, I kind of had to throw it out the window and just go with the flow. That's what this whole process taught me. Whatever recordings people sent in were what we had and what we were going to use, and that would shape the final product of this whole thing. And you know what? It actually turned out better than originally I had planned for it to, so I am so thankful for that lesson in my life. And for that final frame, what I figured out is I could make 16 boxes of 36 people, and so that's how I could include everybody in the end. And creating it, I could actually get my computer to render it, because that was the hard part, was how in the heck do you get your computer not to blow up when making this whole thing? So a couple notes on the arrangement. Originally when the song starts, of course it's guitar, but then you have that kind of bass sound come in, and I was really debating between it a bass clarinet, a cello pizzicato, and then I realized I could just use a harp open hand position, because on harp, when you play the bass end of it with your left hand, what you can do is you play with your thumb and you play, it's called open hand position, and you kind of create this really round, warm bass sound that then you can dampen immediately. It's useful in jazz and a lot of that stuff. And so I recorded that and I realized it sounded almost exactly like a physical square wave bass note, which was really cool to experiment with. And then for that middle section where there's the wood flute solo, I thought the two alto flutes playing together could kind of sound like those vintage Mellotron flutes together and give that kind of pumping organ out of breath sound that the original does so well. And then finally, I wanted to build up my intro section up to kind of a full orchestra, almost orchestra level, and then with the key change, transition into the actual collaboration with the full orchestra. Because one thing that I've learned when doing all these videos with violins and cellos, the thing that makes an orchestra sound like an orchestra is actually different people and different people's background in music and approach to music and technique and how they play something. Those little differences is what makes an orchestra sound so vivid and lush. The power of people coming together and a larger community is really kind of what Undertale is about in the end. And I thought it was so fitting to record the main theme and have the key change really be that moment where everybody comes in and contributes a part of themselves to the larger project. And if you're curious, here is the instrumentation from my original section. And then if you want to compare that to the instrumentation from the collaboration section, I'll put those right over here. If you like watching this and you want to join the other 649 people in the bandwagon, click subscribe and hit that notification button so that YouTube lets you know every time that I upload a new video. It takes 1 second and it actually does help out this channel so much. And I promise I won't post too many videos. I usually post a video once every 3 weeks, so I will not flood your inbox, I swear to God. And if you have any requests for music that you'd like me to cover on this channel or songs you would like me to play, please put those down in the comments. I always listen to them, and if you see polls on my community tab, those are always taken from requests in the comments. So just please comment below and I will listen, I promise. And lastly, I want to thank again all of the bandwagoneers that took time out of their lives to be a part of this collaboration. It is a really special way to celebrate the Undertale 10th anniversary with all of you, and I really enjoyed working on this video. So I will see you in a couple of years for the next collaboration, but I will be taking a break for a while because this was a lot of work. Anyways, I'll see you in a couple of weeks for another video.